Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Skyrim. I skipped ahead just a teeny bit, just enough to get inside High Hrothgar without having to deal with loading screens in between, because less editing is better editing. If you don't edit, then fantastic! Or rather, if you don't need to edit, because editing sucks, especially when
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Windcomb.
Indeed, I got the horn of
You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Fantasticadoodle. Anyway, editing is great when you don't have a limiter. I'm looking at you, Share Factory piece of crap.
You are ready to learn the
Ah.
final word of unrelenting force. Dark,
Cool.
which means
Hi, Darko. Why did you change your mask? Oh, ah. Hello.
all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will
Cool.
now gift you with his knowledge of dark.
Thank you.
You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you.
Oh, there you
Stand
are.
between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards.
Darko, you might want to move.
Got
you. Interesting. Wow. I don't want to interrupt, but is this place structurally stable? Ismir's beard.
Dovahkiin,
Hello.
you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Cool. Now I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna tick you off. Come here.
Wind guide you.
I need to learn the shout that was used way back when to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
In all honesty, I learned it from an Elder Scroll because I read it, and I can still see, which is really odd because I'm Zell. I'm blind. Whatever. Anyway, it was recorded on Alduin's wall, the blades helped me, and I read it in a frickin' Elder Scroll. Wait, no I didn't. Oops. Spoiler alert. Derp. Anyway, it was on the wall.
The blades, of course.
Yeah.
They
Just
specialize
forget
in
I said
measuring
anything.
matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bound. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a
Not
tool
really.
in the hands of the blades to be used for their own purposes?
No. I'm doing things my own way, and the blades are assisting with it, just as you're assisting with it. Right now, you are the blades. You get me?
No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn.
Thank
I
you.
have been intemperate with you, but heed
You're
my
welcome.
warning. The blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have.
Actually, they have, but not to the same tone that you sing. That's just how it goes. That's why there are other factions. Also, it is kind of obvious that, who did you learn this from? The Blades? In full Blades armor. Me, in... I don't have feet! No! In full Blades armor. Anyway, but can you teach me it?
No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
Then it's useless to you. But to a guy who gets attacked by dragons all the friggin' time, it'd be kinda useful. I thought you knew all the words of power, though.
But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it.
What?
But I am not the one to speak of it to you.
I just beat the game again on my other file, and now certain things are starting to bother me about this. The shout was lost before history began. Except that it wasn't. There was quite a lot of history going on, all over the place, and it was being recorded all over the place. Anyway, if the shout's lost, how can I defeat him?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Or I can shoot arrows at him all the time. I need to speak to Paarthurnax then.
You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer.
Right. So show me the way to Party Snacks.
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Cool. Why haven't I met him yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
Cool. How do I get there?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path.
I got a strong voice.
We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
I got a great shouting voice. Though, funnily enough, because I'm Dremora, the, shout voice thing does not work anymore, oddly enough. You'd think they just use a generic shouting noise, but nope. I mean, hell. Whoa. Stopped me for a second. I smell a barbecue outside. Yummy. Oh, come on, guys. Get with it. You're kidding me. I'm sitting down. I know this is actually crouching, but I don't care. Seriously, is there a bench, a chair, something I can sit on while I wait for you guys? I know it's respect your elders, but I got a video to do. The truck outside revving its engine. Go away.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate.
Oh, does it now?
I'll show you how to open the way.
Give me that shouty spell. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Look.
Fancy. Oh, right.
Core.
Now let's rub our face in the words. Yeah. Such interesting vocabulary.
Understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Okie dokie. I feel the power. Anyway.
Will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
The path up to this place was perilous. Did you see that frost troll halfway up? Damn near kicked my ass. Sheesh. Anyway. Let's equipeth our clear skies. That's another one funny thing I love about this voice set for the Dremora. Every sentence sounds like he's underwater. Especially this one. Ah! Yeah! Anyway, this one that we'll meet later on. Oh, gee. Release me. It sounds like he's gargling water. Alright, let's skedaddle, huh? Make our way up at this mountain. Out of the way, goat. Get goat. Uh-oh. Yeah. Let's rock. There you. Yeah. Out my way. Nothing. Let's continue to press on. Fog's thicker than pea soup over here. Ah. Hello. Oh, that's not good. Where be me healing? Hey, yeah. I don't have restoration dual casting yet. Dang nabbit. One over there. Where's... What? Did I not... Oh, for crying out loud. Eh. There. Yeah. Okay. Like to think more there's less shouting with me, and it's more I sneeze and blow everybody away. Up. Come on, get your weapons out. Let's go. Yeah. Done and done. Beautiful. Oh no! The goat has been sacrificed. Well, hopefully it's for the greater good. Yodel! Party snacks, you up here? I'm in need of dialogue. What the hell was that? Sounded like someone was tapping on my window. Which doesn't make a lot of sense because I'm on the second floor. Floating goats! Anyway, that looks like a fancy barrier. Let me just break it down. Mein Leben. Anyway. Bye. Oh. Tried to jump, but it didn't jump. Throat of the world. Can we drag a dagger across it? Where? Ah! Hello! Good to see you.
Drem Yolok. Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax.
Good to see you, Mario.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
Let's see. Wasn't expecting. Master of the Greybeards. I think you already knew. Yeah, I think you already know who I am. At this point.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me.
Hello.
It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger.
Tinvak?
I gave
A
in to the
chinwag?
temptation to prolong our speech.
That's perfectly fine. Now, I got a specific purpose. I need to learn Dragon Rend. Which, if I were smart, I would probably get a book and study these symbols and learn how to spell it myself, because it's all a translation service. Or a translation issue. Anyway, Darko's just looking at me like, dude, what's going on? There's a dragon here. Are we gonna kill the dragon? Dude? Anyway. Can you teach me?
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove.
Aha.
By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
Oh, I can match it.
Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvak?
That was pretty darn cool, I gotta admit. Oh, he uses big words. Ah! Turco! Whee! Such intelligence, much wow!
Come, Dovahkiin. Ninyol, strike me with the fire of your Thum.
Okay. Let me just equip it. Also, I made a tiny adjustment to this as well. I favorite that. And your breath is winter, you Thum a blizzard. Or your breath is winter, your Thum a blizzard. So I'm guessing this is the one that's glitched. So we'll favorite that one as well. Now, achoo!
Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul.
But yeah, my fire and frost are a
runs
little bit different.
strong in you.
Supposed to be more
It is
dragon-like.
long since I had the pleasure
Hopefully.
of speech with one of my own kind.
Ah! Hey, where are you going? I thought we were having a conversation. Oh.
So, you have made your way here to me. No
Indeedy-do.
easy task for a jaw, mortal.
Ha!
Even for one of Dovahsos, dragon blood.
You might want to take a closer look, bud.
What would you ask of me?
Can you teach me the dragon rend?
Ah, I have expected you, Proda.
Yes, I mentioned this half an hour
You would
ago.
not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
Precisely. Now, the Greybeards didn't want me to come up here at all. The moment I mentioned Dragon Rend, they were all like, "Huh, what? Get out! Get out my property! Quick! Grab the brooms. We'll push them out with the fierce nature of our broomsticks."
Yes, they are very protective of me.
Well, I mean, it makes
Bahlan
sense.
Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek.
You don't?
Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals,
Now, just a sec.
created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
Just because I got 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head doesn't mean I'm immortal. I am immortal. I look like them, but I am more than them. Does that make sense? I have no idea. How can I learn it, though?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
Oh, quite frankly, I like this world. Skyrim is a wonderful sandbox.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all.
Usually those are the ones
Some
that
would
end up with their
say
head
that
lopped off.
all
By me.
things must end, so that the next can come to pass.
It's
Perhaps this
possible.
world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop the next world from being born?
More like when it's time for the next world, it'll happen. When this world's time is up, it'll be gone. But I'm not gonna make it go faster or slower. I'm just gonna flow with the river of time.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world.
Adio.
Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis.
What?
Those who try to hasten the end may delay it.
Oh.
Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer.
Like I say.
But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question.
Goody goody gumdrops.
Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world?
I didn't name it. The words just popped in front of my face. Dragons like mountains, though, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues.
Ah,
Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
using the dragon wren, though, right?
Yes and no. Viknus Nikron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
Good point.
The Nords of those days used the Dragon Rend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It
How'd they do
was the Kell, the Elder Scroll.
Right.
They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
An Elder Scroll? What's that? You know, for the kids watching at home.
How to
My
explain
door is
in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation.
Almost like a Daedric artifact.
Kele, Elder Scrolls, as you name them.
Or maybe
they
an
have often
Adric
been used
artifact.
for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll.
Coolies.
But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suryek.
Fantastic. But yeah, I just turned around a bit and noticed my door was open. I had forgotten that I left it open so cool air can come in. Wow. Anyway, are you saying that the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time to this time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface.
Indeed.
Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Right. For thousands of years. So we know this great battle happened at least 1,000 plus. Not 10,000 though. Otherwise, he would have said tens of thousands. So, yeah, fairly recent history we're talking. And these freaking dragon walls are proof. Wait, was that here way back then? I can't even remember. But yeah, how's that any of that help me? I still need to learn Dragon Red.
Tid Krent, time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break.
That also sounds painful.
You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Aha! Indeedy Madougal. So, where can I find one?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Keeping too much focus on the time scar. Right. Esperner, you might have an idea.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
Righty-o. Now, you're the master here. Do others come to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thu'um since long before that.
Indeed.
But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years.
Cool.
I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How? Probably the same way anyone meditates on any concept at all, ever, in the history of all creation? Anyway.
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself.
See?
Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self.
Cool.
Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
I think I will focus on Yol. Yol is fire, Faim is fade, and Fus is force. Fus, if I remember right off the top of my head, this augments your staggering capability. You become less staggerable and enemies more staggered. And buffs your force push shout and adds a tendency to make enemies disintegrate with the full shout, which is cool, but I don't use it that often. Faim just upgrades the fade away ability to become ethereal. I think allows you to heal while you're invisible. Or not invisible, incorporeal. It allows you to heal with that. That's not that all useful. To I was gonna
speak.
I wish to meditate.
Calls to you, Dovahkiin.
Yo.
In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all
Darn Skippy.
But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Morah. What will you burn? What will you spare?
I will spare my friends and loved ones. All the rest of the world shall burn. Anyway, thank you very much. Sum Arc Mora, whatever. May the Force be with you. Anyway, what did that actually do though? Let's see. Fire Within. Fire Breath Shout does 25% more damage. Straightforward, right to it. I'll be using that. Also, I don't know if I mentioned here, as a Tremora, I have a bound soul, which means I have longer lasting conjurations due to their bounds to oblivion. And they do slightly more melee damage due to their great strength. And I think more one-handed damage as well. But I'm not too sure on that. In any case, I'm all out of time a long time ago, because everybody, hi Darko, everybody here likes to talk for ages. In any case, I will save it here and see you guys in the next one. For now, this has been Let's Play Skyrim. Look at that view. With me, XelionGraves. And I'll catch you in the next one. Later.